Whoa there. Okay, this is the chat room questions. And if you don't get your question answered, just post it again and just say your question was missed somewhere. Maybe at the top, my question was missed, and then just put your question in. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if it's going to be an alien. Might be more of the angelic realm coming through. Judging by what's going on around here, I feel a lot of stuff here. We're going to do galactic messages after this. That'll be in a separate video altogether. So maybe in a future time we'll do after the chat video for the galactic. I don't want to go on and on from what I'm gathering. So anyway, okay. All right, here we go. I think I have an idea who's going to come through. I don't think it's going to be an alien. So, all right, much love. Greetings. Yes, it is alien. Connection here. This is I am from the Arcturian race. Blessings to you. Yes, there's been a change in energy, change of Akashic. I cannot even say it to this one. Akashic records have been open also for many to connect to as for alien information. As for allowing the blanket of information to go throughout humanity to know more about yourselves. Not just to this conduit, but for all of you also. But you have to start somewhere, but it will eventually blossom to many. So it will be a change in frequencies, yes. So, yes, we will go into that later. So you have questions? More than happy to answer them. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. First question is from Marianne A. Recently, it was channeled that I am similar to Mother Mary. Have I had an incarnation as an angel before and as an angel with Mother Mary? And any messages for me?
Yes to all of that. One moment. I believe that answered the question was answered, but that is okay. Also, you have many reptilian lifetimes with Mother Mary also, in times of similarities on this earth to a certain degree, with Yeshua also. She always seems to be around Yeshua in different incarnations, as a sister, sometimes a brother, but one of great dedication to him. They are soulmates in many ways, in different realities, let's put it that way. So yes, that is true. And the angelic realm, yes, you're connecting to her all the time, I see. Yes, blessings.
All right. And next one is from Carol McLaughlin. What are my current galactic DNA percentages?
Palladian, 5%. Lyran, 10%. Arcturian, 5%. insectoid 2%, gray 1%, yellow 5%.
Okay. And her next one is, are there any messages for me? Much love to you.
Yes, the Galactic Federation of Light has been connecting with you recently to open up the doorway to your past lives, your galactic lifetimes, and your human lifetimes, but you have more galactic lifetimes than human lifetimes, but most do. At this time, your human lifetimes are, I believe you had 5 at one. Not 5 at one. Well, yes, you always have many different incarnations once. We're not going to go into that, but you had, I believe, 5 incarnations on this planet, one after the other, only by your choosing. And I believe you are on your last life here if you choose to do so. There also is a great amphibian energy around you, also in the amphibian race, which is very lovely, actually. Thank you.
Okay. And next one is from
Yes.
Henriette Lifehart Stephenson. What kind of species am I connected to?
Andromedan, but you've had much dealings with reptilians. Also the canine races. Oh, yes, that's lovely. Very lovely. Many lifetimes of the canine races. You've had probably, as for galactic lifetimes, it's probably the most fun you've ever had with the canine races. Also the wolf race. They can be fun to be around also. Maybe not on this world to a certain degree. It depends what race you're with. Thank you.
All right. And her second question is, last year on my holidays, I had an uncontrolled out-of-body experience. I saw body still lying in bed as I drifted out, and there was a white hooded figure with a pitch black color and starlight dots where the face would have been. It was to the left of me, kind of following me. What or who was that? Love and light, Henry.
Yes, I don't have to see any negativity. It was the way you were perceiving this being. It was a messenger of information. I see a lot of Palladian energies around this one. One moment. You can say it's a messenger from the Palladians, but also as a spirit. A spirit Palladian, yes. Is a messenger of light, but yes, perceived as strange because this one is still, you can say, configuring itself to connect to you. Any more of a, that was the best they can do, is put it that way. It was to get your attention, and that was the reason for that. Not to bring fear, but to bring intrigue mostly. Because you were a hooded, I believe it was hooded in some regard. You were one of these figures at one time. It is somewhat a messenger of who you used to be. As for a name for this being, yes, he calls himself Kavanaugh, but that is only for you to connect him. He is an angel in the spirit realm. It is a figure that they use this type of form to connect humans to humanity. In dreams, sometimes they come to children, but not to bring hostility, though. It's to bring messages and for them to be remembered within the human consciousness. Usually there's messages that come with it, but that one did not happen. But usually there is. Thank you.
Okay. And next is Shaoma. My guides keep saying that my meditation technique of releasing all past life issues is not done properly. What gone wrong and how could I improve it?
Is to have more patience with it and take your time. It is almost to some degree impossible to clear out all lifetimes. You can attempt it, but it's just best to relax during more of in a meditative state. You're not always fully relaxed, but just to concentrate on one life instead of many at once. One life, but maybe give that one lifetime a clearing, a few days, maybe a few months to clear. It is just the process that you are in at this time will probably be for the best. Just take it easy. In this meditative state. That is all. Thank
you. Okay. And her next one is, I know that there's a big event going to happen to me very soon. I just want to know if it's a test or a positive event.
It is a positive event. There is mystery around it for good reason. We can't give you everything that... I do not know what it is, but it is a positive event. You will see more of your gifts open up. That is all. That is what has happened. But it will happen when it needs to happen, though. Thank you.
All right. Next is Moses. I really have a hard time connecting anybody or getting any messages. Is there a blockage?
There's a reptilian blockage at this time, with a Syrian energy also tied to it. One moment. We will send you energy to release this. It is there to keep you closed up, but you are becoming... Now you're opening this up also. We will send you energy to release it. It will take several days for this to be released, but not to say this information will come through very clearly. Still, is still much to be cleared through your chakras. I believe Ivan will assist you in a healing process. You are next on the list if you wish to be. Yes, thank you.
Okay, and next one is, I have Palladian and angel energy around me, and I feel a strong connection with them and the Arcturians. I pray to them and they listen, but Ivan told me that I have connection with the elementals, the feline race, the elephant species, and the Lyrans. Do I need to connect with them too? It seems so much, and what do I ask them all?
Whatever you feel that you feel resonate with. It is best whatever you feel at first, whoever you feel the most closest connection with, whoever you wish. But yes, these others will come through when need be, when you feel more comfortable. So just start slow, maybe with one that you feel very close with, and just concentrate on that. Thank
you. Okay. And next is from Jess444. My throat and root chakras need the most attention at this time. May I request a healing download to help clear and open them? Also, what was the purpose of the implant that was just removed, and what damage did it do, if any?
As for your throat chakra being clear, it will take some time. Whatever being that was there caused much ruckus. As for, I believe it was an insectoid being. Interesting. But also, yes, it was an insectoid being. As for the implant, yeah, it was to disrupt your spirituality. You're coming along well. And there's many beings that don't wish you, the gray, reptilian, even a Lyran that is not very friendly is being involved with us. Yes, they do not like being found, but yes, Steve is there. Tries to hide in the shadows very well and did a very good job of it, but yes, there is a Lyran energy. This is a feline. This is one you've known in other lifetimes, trying to keep you away from your spiritual, is almost trying to terminate you, not to terminate you from life, but to terminate your spiritual direction. But yes, it was to take you off balance and to shut you down, because you're going well. They realize once you become more powerful, you will not be able to be stopped. So they are trying to scare you at this time, which is not working, of course. Thank
you. Okay. And next is from Crystal Snow. Could I please have support for completing home improvement projects? Thank you, love and blessings.
Yes, I believe the insectoids are good at that. And the Lyrans will assist you as much as I can. Oh, even the Palladians, yes.
Okay. And could I please have support for learning how to walk with my service dog?
Yes, I believe the Palladians will assist you with this. We'll send you energy. Yes.
Okay. And next is Stephen Davies. I was having a dream talking on a talk show, I think, about how to see aliens. I then got the feeling I was being chased. There was then a ET in front of me. He grabbed my hands and started to do stuff to me. Who and what was going on? Thanks.
I believe it was trying to confuse you in your journey. Is almost, I would say in some regard, to scare you from what I can tell, but nothing too serious though. It's just to bring confusion to you. Because many beings that you be connected to will be confusing as you go into this route. I also believe you had an infusion also from a Pleiadian that is assisting you in your spiritual awakening processes, which is very exciting.
And any messages for him?
Yes, your galactic family is now moving closer to you. The feline race is moving closer to you, so I believe these dreams will continue. You have been visiting them on ship. One moment. The Arcturians have been very much protecting you at this time. Yes, the Arcturians have been protecting. There's been a reptilian energy around you that's trying to force their control around you as a control grid to shut you down. That has been unsuccessful. That has also been removed. But you are on. That is all I have at this time. But not to worry. Your dream state should begin more interesting now, once that grid has been removed. Yes, thank you. Yes. I'm not sure if you're talking, but you are muted at this time.
Okay, and my connection is cut out just a tiny bit.
Yes.
But it's back. Donna Riggs, good evening. Much love to our channeler and hostess, Sherry. Okay, her question, Sherry, Jess's mom, would like to know who are her guides, angel's name, and what race they are. Would you please send healing and the concept of self-love? I believe that is why the cancer is manifesting. Thank you, and much love from her daughter, Jess.
So the name of this individual is, there's a much there. Jess is the name of, that's his question?
Yes.
Or which, Jess is the one, Sherry? Mm-hmm. Yes, there was much in that question. Even I got confused slightly. It was Sherry that is looking for what exactly again?
Jess is asking for her mom, Sherry, if you can, yeah.
As for what was the question again?
If you can send healing and the concept of self-love, because she believes that is what is making the cancer manifest. And she would like to know who her guides are and who her angels are.
Yes, there's many things in that question. That is why it got very confusing. One moment. Yes, we'll send you energy. Your angels will send you assistance as much as they are allowed to do. It seems like there are some contract that's part of your contract, what is going on at this time. As for healing, one moment. As for your guides, one moment. You have a male guide by the name of Francis and a female guide by the name of Amber. Amber is your main guide. From the Roman time period, lifetimes, many Palladian lifetimes there with the canine races. Interesting. So that is your guides. That is a brief description of them. There's a second part of this question, I believe, or was that all there was?
Yeah, to send energies and to get the names, and also to send the concept of self-love.
The concept of self-love is to love thyself without any negativity, no matter what you, everything about yourself would be good. Yes, thank you.
And next one, Donna Riggs again. Okay, back to the portal. I have kids living next door and that come back and forth. Is there any chance that they may accidentally pass through the portal and become lost? Would someone coming through, like Zetas, Blondes, Arcturians, Reptilians, leave a gift to mark location or stop by to say hi? Thanks. Love the...
They do stop by and say hi, but they are not heard for good reason, and they're not necessarily supposed to interact too much with humans on a physical level. They cannot do that at this time, but there's no chance of anyone getting lost in a portal. They have gatekeepers there. There's nothing to worry about as for that, but they do pass through it, but they're not going to fall through or anything like that. Not to worry. It is well protected.
Okay. And she just wanted to tell you. Oh, okay. And she just wanted to tell you that she had a mantis in her car and thought of Kermit. Though he didn't drive, he hung out in the passenger seat, hanging and expanding the
Yes.
minds of humans. Okay. And
Yes.
next is
Yes, you'll see more of that. Yes.
yeah. Next is Thomas Pedersen. I always wondered what the cow mutilations are about. Is it extraterrestrials doing it or governments of this world?
Much of it is extraterrestrial, mostly gray, but some of them are humans also of the government. Yes, there are hiding traces. They have their reasons. They're doing tests also, and they try to hide the traces of their tests. There is much that does not truly need to be going on. Some of in the air, what's going on in the air is also affecting many cattle, but they try to hide the effects of what is going on with this cattle, it seems. But this is not. This is. I don't believe this is going on at this time, but it's a possibility. Thank you.
Okay, and the second question is, do the Zetas fly cigar-shaped UFOs or spaceships? I've heard reptilians fly teardrop-shaped craft. Is this right? Much love from me in Norway.
Yes, they do with teardrop. Yes, as for the cigars, mostly the Nordics. Some grays do. Some grays are on those ships, but usually the grays are more in the saucer-shaped ships at this time. Thank you.
Cool. And last question, or the next question, I was wondering if the human negative blood type has any connection to the aliens. I'm not sure if I understood Novak properly.
Who is this question from?
Joe Ellen E.
As for there is alien DNA in your human DNA, yes. And your blood type, yes. It is nothing to worry about. These different types is nothing to worry about. So it is, yes, I understand the mind is on that matter, but it is nothing to intuitively understand. Some of these ETs cannot say exactly the details of blood types to a certain degree, so they have to be generally vague also. So it is not a topic that is needed to be go into to a certain degree, but go by your own tuition on that matter. Thank
you. Okay. And also wondering if there is any messages from my hybrid children or my passed away human relatives. Much love and blessings.
Yes, there's messages from your feline friends. As for hybrid children, they are around you often, it seems, but obviously at a higher density level. They are monitoring it for school. They monitor your interactions for school. And as for a message, they just want to tell you of their studies. You show up in their classrooms, but only for them to watch and learn from. And they do have a learned teacher there to teach them of the human ways. Very lovely. Thank you.
Okay, and I just have one last question. My daughter came to me a little bit ago. Her name's Alicia, and she was asking about who told her this phrase, she is the gifted tiger. She doesn't know who did it or who said it. I think it was Dream State, but we just want to know what that meant.
Whose question is this coming from? Yours?
My child, her name's Alicia. What does the gifted tiger? They told her she was a gifted tiger.
Yes, that is interesting. That's from the angel beings that are saying this. But yes, I see more from angel beings. Yes, it is true. She's warning, she is part of the feline ways, her life. She just comes from a feline upbringing from her alien connections, and she's adapting a lot of that into her life. She's not knowing it. And in her demeanor as she ages, she will be in the same. As for Yes, she was just well behaved, basically, is what they mean. But that will go into our lifestyle. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's it for the questions. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Oh, and I didn't catch your name. What was your name again?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
The only Arcturian that comes through here at this time.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for this connection. There will be galactic updates coming shortly, but I will rest for a moment. But there is much to be heard on a different level that's not usually the norm. So much love to your society. We send many blessings.